how do our erections actually function? It's obvious that there's more blood flow that goes there, but there's actually so much more to it, especially if we're experiencing erection problems and performance anxiety. It's critical to understand this stuff because then we know our body more and we know what we need to work on. I'm going to go through 5 fascinating steps of how our erections happen. First up, if you find this video helpful, in the bottom right hand corner you will see a button that says subscribe. Click on that button so that you can get the very latest brand new tools and tips to overcome erection challenges and feel normal again. Okay, so the first step, I'm going to go through these one by one. The first step is brain stimulation. Anything to do with intimacy and sex starts in our brain. This is a really important point to get. We don't just go hard straight away. It has to start up here first of all. So what does this look like? Well, it could be a sexual thought that stimulates this. It could be touch. It could be visual. But it's usually one of these 3 things. And then our brain releases a signal if we are in a calm state, and this is another really important factor. We're either in a calm state or a stress state. Stress state is also known as fight or flight. If we're in a calm state, when this sexual stimulus comes in, our brain releases hormones to begin the erection process. On to number 2, nerve impulses. So we're in a calm state, our brain has released the hormones to begin the erection process. We then start to have these nerve impulses in our penis, which triggers the release of nitric oxide. And what does this do? Well, this relaxes the cells in our arteries to be able to make way for more blood to flow into them. Step 3, here's the one that we're most familiar with, blood flow. So the blood flow increases. The tissue within our penis fills with the extra blood that's coming in, and our dick then expands, and that's where we go through the process of being semi all the way to being hard. Whilst we're halfway through this, if you're experiencing performance anxiety or erection challenges, then I have a free weekly newsletter where I share the very best tools, the tips and strategies that have worked not only for me, but for guys around the world to be able to get to the bottom of what's going on and get erection challenges sorted. If you'd like to join that and get a free weekly update of my latest videos and tools and strategies, then in the comments below, you will see a link to that free weekly newsletter. When you click on that, it will take you straight to the page where you can join the newsletter, and I will send you my best set of tools just to start off with as a thank you. Okay, so let's carry on. So we just had the increase in blood flow. The next step is then maintaining the pressure. So the tissue in our penis that has expanded now compresses the veins that would usually carry blood out of our penis. So imagine now there's more blood coming in, and because of the expansion, there's less that's allowed out. And that is how we maintain an erection for the duration of sex. And then the final step, guess where we're back to? We're back to the brain. This is like a full 360 cycle that is needed for erections. So our nervous system, which is controlled by our brain, regulates then the duration of how long we have an erection for and how hard we stay. It's our nervous system that does that until we either climax or we decide that it's time to take a break for a few minutes or a few days. Okay, so there you have it. They are the 5 steps for actual erection function, what happens step by step as we have an erection. As I mentioned, the link to the newsletter is in the comments below. If you're experiencing erection problems or performance anxiety, you're in the right place. And on that newsletter, I will share with you the very best tools and tips that I have to get this sorted. I'll see you there.